Cebu City is submerged in a knee-deep water. And based on the news and some social media uploads, there are cars that are floating and it cannot move anywhere. So the water in Cebu City is really fast rising, and it's a problem because of the poor drainage system. It has always been a problem for how many years? And it seems that we never learn. The system is still not improving so much. And for sure, the city government are doing something about it, and it's just the action is not just enough. So for us here in the province, we were not so affected. This afternoon, while I was at work, we received some emergency alert or text alert from the NDRRMC, the National Disaster Risk Management Council, and it said that we are in orange rainfall warning. So it means that rainfall is heavy and there will be possible flash floods and landslides to the selected area which are prone to that. And since we are at the somewhat mountainous place, so it's not, we don't really have frequent landslides here. We are not prone into that problem. And yeah, just this week we've been to Cebu City and we're just lucky that there was no rain during that day. So yeah, if you're in the city, whether you have your own car, you drive your own car, you will really be stuck. And it's a headache. It's a real challenge. And especially to the commuters, those people who are working there, students who just rely on jeepneys, it's a pain in the ass to be in that situation. I have been there way back when I was still working there in the city. I experienced that walking through the floods or the water. My feet were submerged and I had no choice because I got up from work on my shift is like 3 p.m. and it will end at 12 midnight. So when I got off the jeepney, I had no choice. It's more risky if you would stay in specific place and it's dark in dark alley and imagine you're in the city. It's just not safe and less people are around. So you had no choice. You have to get home. So yeah, it is a real struggle. So yeah, there are different form of challenges that you will encounter whether you live in the city or you live in the province. So what are the obvious reasons for it to easily get flood in Cebu City area? It's about the poor drainage system. So when it rains, there is no way out, no easy way out for the water. And yes, it easily gets clogged. And the other thing, unfortunately, it's the trash everywhere. And it's just unfortunate that most, or shall I say, some people are not disciplined enough when it comes to cleanliness, especially in the slum area. The collection of garbage there, the waste disposal management is not well maintained. And I think the government has is partly responsible for this issue. Like it's their job to collect regularly. Supposedly, it should be every day. And yeah, it's a shared responsibility among the government and the people. I can I can attest to it as a Cebuana. I've seen many other folks that really lack in discipline. Even if we have been taught in schools over and over again about how to take care of our trash properly, still some people don't just practice it. And every time there are bad news, there are calamities, there are flash floods, the people are complaining and they keep blaming toward the government for lack in action, and they just don't admit themselves that we, they are part of the problem. So if you choose to live somewhere in the city and you're going to rent, it's preferable if you will go for higher places. There are some parts there, like somewhere in Guadalupe and in Busay, in Upper Lahog, Cebu City. So there are still some somewhat elevated and mountainous area, but still very close to the city. And other options, if you are at the metro, you better be renting in high-rise condominiums, apartments. And it's not a good idea if you will live in a ground or a bungalow style of house or apartment, especially if you are in low-lying areas, because no matter where you are, like if you are in a slum area or in a proper part of the city, if your place is flat, you still get flooded if the water is really, if the rain is really heavy. So month of June until December is rainy seasons, and a lot of typhoons will come here in the Philippines. Just today, we received an update about this tropical depression named Ising. So from low pressure into tropical depression. So that's why there's a lot of rain all over the place, not just in Cebu, but also in Manila. And since rain or typhoons are expected, you have to be like ready or plan whenever you want to go out and monitor your weather apps or monitoring system or listen to the news so that you will avoid getting stranded in the city. So safety is the priority wherever you are.